I'm going to start the 30-second counting down video. We will be right back.
Okay.
Double checking our connections over here. Yes, I believe we are connected on Binance Live. And let me refresh again. It seems like Binance Live might still take some time, for us to connect. Let's see. It still says the host is preparing. Okay, yeah, now I see us. Perfect. Okay, so GM, everyone, welcome to our Real Malaysia on Binance Live and also across different social media platforms. I'm your host, Meng Lai, and today we're very glad to invite Jacob, core team member from Firecoin, and we're going to talk about AI and blockchain as well as their project's progress, right? And we know they have a upcoming until launch. So we would love to know about utilities and friends. We are also giving away wireless spots to our community members. So if you haven't joined us yet, be sure to do so. And being said that, I would like to invite Jacob to introduce yourself and your project to us. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the introduction. My name is Jacob Raven Seldon on Twitter. And I'm one of the co-founders and CEO of Firecoin app. Basically, Firecoin is I like to pitch it as a coin gecko on steroids for Ton ecosystem, an AI tool that is analyzing different verticals across projects to kind of give an understanding to people what is the most promising project launching specifically on Ton, but also on one of the blockchain that I created, the Degen layer, which is focused on the meme coins. So basically, we are utilizing AI technology to analyze projects and give users kind of like an overview. What are the biggest gems there? And it's pretty interesting to see how the AI will actually be able to find different patterns between different successful projects and kind of give users the overview what actually defines a successful project on Ton, but also in the meme coin space. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. And thank you so much for the brief introduction to Firecoin. As we know that there are AI track is definitely a very trending topic in the Web3 space this cycle, right? And since there are also other AI projects on the market, do you mind to let us what set Firecoin apart from other AI and blockchain projects? Thank you.
Absolutely. So when it comes to the AI specifically, I would not relate to this simply because I think the projects that we can relate to are like project aggregators on different chains. So let's just look at the CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, right? So me personally, when I got first into blockchain space, into Web3, I was looking at CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, and obviously there is a lot of data here. So you can see all of the information, but then you have to really educate yourself on Web3, get your experience. I think it would take around a couple of years to understand what actually is impacting the success of a project and what it's not. So you're being thrown at a lot of data, right? And if someone is new to crypto, it doesn't make sense to them at all. So we are utilizing AI to actually take all of this data and create an impactful, meaningful insights. So even if you are new to crypto, you will be able to fully understand what is going on, and AI will actually explain to you why different verticals matter. And on top of it, it will analyze it for you, reducing the time of doing your own research, so you can make better decisions and kind of evaluate what project makes sense and which projects are make no sense. So that's pretty much it. It's about actually the insights on the data instead of like just looking at the data and trying to figure it out on yourself.
Got it. Thank you so much for the comprehensive overview. It's definitely inspiring, right, to learn about how Firecoin is positioning yourself, right, and uniquely in the blockchain space. Also, what makes your project stand out, right? Especially later, we would like to know more about community focus, partnerships, etc. And so, everyone, be sure to give Firecoin a follow on X because you definitely don't want it to miss this project. Very strong team. And the next one, just like we mentioned earlier, do you like to share some important partnerships that help the project's growth? And can you also tell us more about some of Firecoin's key partnerships and their impact to the overall ecosystem's growth? Thank you.
Absolutely. So we spent a lot of time and effort to kind of get into Telegram ecosystem because this is actually one of the biggest upside here in the project specifically, because the main reason that the main fact that you need to know about Telegram is the user base. They have 1 billion monthly active users, which is insane user base, right? And then what's genius about Telegram, they created their own mini app store. So basically, you have Telegram, which is obviously a communicator, but then you have specific mini apps inside the Telegram, and they are constantly improving the platform, allowing people to interact with them in a very easy way. So you won't have to leave your Telegram chats to get the data and insights on the projects. You will be able to utilize our mini app inside Telegram and be able to share it with friends and also, buy the tokens straight from the app. Basically, when it comes to our partnerships, as I mentioned, we spend a lot of time getting into Telegram ecosystem. So we are in talks with multiple top tier projects within Telegram and trying to utilize not only the reach that they have, but also the technology that they are utilizing, trying to kind of position Firecoin as an app that is uniting the whole ecosystem here and trying to be an integral part of Telegram infrastructure. Because this is what we believe in. We believe that a Firecoin app is kind of filling a space for something like, CoinGecko for Ton. So we are definitely very excited about this. When it comes to, our most meaningful partner, I think, is definitely the Trust Wallet. So we've partnered with them in the past, and we are also doing another activations with Trust Wallet. They have more than 140 million users, so it's definitely very, very big. Amongst other projects that we are speaking with, we are also helping games and projects that are launching on Telegram, like new games, trying to utilize our more than 3 million user base of Firecoin to help them to spread the vision of their apps and also integrate our SDK into their apps to provide more meaningful insights on their projects specifically.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And I certainly know a lot of amazing Ton ecosystem projects. So if you are interested in getting to know them, and I will be happy to introduce them to you as well. Recently, I just interviewed Bloom, and they have about 5 million followers on X. And I also have just interviewed Doc Chen yesterday. So lots of very active projects, or MingFi, right? MingFi, they also have a lot of followers, and Ming Labs, so many great projects. So let's keep in touch because I believe we also have a lot of different project teams. They are watching these AMA session, right? And they would like to see if they have any opportunities to connect with Firecoin. Thank you so much, Jacob, for the information shared with us. And we know that NFT have been a hot topic in blockchain, especially the last cycle, right? So how does Firecoin utilize NFT in your ecosystem, and what value does this MT collection provide to the users? Also, if you don't mind to let us know about some detail regarding the main schedule on which blockchain, the main price, and the overall collection number, right? That would be great. Thank you.
Absolutely. So basically, we started our journey with Ethereum specifically when it comes to Web3. So the NFT collection we are building and releasing will be on Ethereum, simply because we believe in doing additional activations to kind of get people outside of Ton ecosystem, get their eyes on Ton and on Telegram specifically. So this is kind of our effort to bring new users to Telegram and new users to Ton. And also why we decided to do a collection on Ethereum. It's also related kind of to one of the projects that we built. It's called Punks Club, and it's a custom social network for CryptoPunks holders. So we have more than 600 holders there, with some decent names from Web3 ecosystem. So we've been always, very, very bullish on NFTs on Ethereum, and this is how we started. And obviously, we created some infrastructure tools for the NFTs based on Ethereum specifically. So we tried to be creative with trying to get new users to Telegram in a nutshell. When it comes to the launch of our NFT collection, it's still a secret, but you can actually expect it to drop within a couple of weeks from now. So we are definitely very excited, and there is a lot of utility coming with the NFT itself, which we can talk about later.
Nice. Thank you so much, yeah, for letting us know about regarding the MT's utilities. And friends, once again, if you wanted to have an opportunity, right, to mint the collection, be sure to give Firecoin a follow so you would not miss any important announcement from them. The next topic we have over here is about achievement, right? Because we have seen Firecoin growing to be a very large community from the beginning. Could you please share some of the key milestones or achievement that you have particularly very proud of? Thank you.
Absolutely. So definitely the most hyped about our community, simply because we managed to attract a lot of users, so more than 3 million of them. And I think the biggest achievement when it comes to the community itself, it was that we managed to attract the first million users in just 5 days from the launch. Then we attracted another million within 9 days from the start, and then 3 million in coming weeks after that. So this is definitely one of the biggest achievements here. Also, I'm very proud of the partnerships that we aligned. So for example, attracting such a household brand like Trust Wallet, it's definitely something that I'm really, really proud of, and I'm more than happy to collaborate with them, obviously, because it's just getting more eyes on the project. And I believe that with technology, we are able to deliver crazy value to the users. So it's definitely a utility play here. And I'm very excited about the fact that with our machine learning model, it's like with any other AI, it's learning day by day, second by second. So I'm actually very curious what technology will be able to show us that we are not able to process with our human brains. This is definitely something that excites me the most. And obviously, it was quite cool, and I'm quite proud of the fact that we come up with this, because initially, when we launched Firecoin, we've been simply following the meta. But once we get all of these users, we've been like, guys, we need to build something meaningful. And step by step, we got to the vision of the Firecoin, which is presented to you right now. So the AI analytic tool, kind of like a project aggregator with data insights made by AI.
Wow, that is so nice. Thank you so much, yeah, for sharing the information. And also congratulations on those achievements, right? Because friends, listening to the great number, right, of users and also collaborating with very strong projects on the blockchain, it's really clear that Firepoint is on the upwards and very strong directions over here. And thank you so much, Jacob, for letting us know about those major milestones that Firecoin has achieved so far. So, of course, the community is eager to learn about Firecoin's future, right? So, Jacob, can you walk us through the roadmaps and what's next for Firecoin? Thank you.
Absolutely. So honestly, I think the most bullish point on Firecoin roadmap is the fact that we will be integrating Firecoin AI into our own layer 2 solution on Ethereum. The Degen layer is like native blockchain, the first native blockchain for meme coins specifically. So we are kind of using AI to tap into the hottest meta in the space. And I'm actually, for a long period of time in my history of being involved in Web3, I didn't really know what to think about meme coins specifically. But after some time, I realized it's a fantastic way to onboard new masses into Web3, which eventually, in a long term, they will start to utilize decentralized technologies, which will eventually get us to the decentralized finance future. So this is something that I'm like very, very, very optimistic towards, simply because I'm very interested what our machine learning model, what patterns it will find between the most successful meme coins utilizing our meme coin native blockchain. This is something that I personally think will be a complete groundbreaking moment in the history of Web3. And I just can't wait to, release Firecoin app, which will come in the upcoming weeks, probably December this year. So yeah, I'm just very, very curious what kind of patterns Firecoin AI will find on Degen layer launched meme coins, definitely.
Wow, that is so nice. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And of course, we know community engagement plays a very important role, right, in of the Web3 project. So, how does Firecoin incorporate community feedback into your own project development? Thank you.
Sure. So from the very early days, we've been very closely listening to users, and actually Firecoin was evolving like week by week. We've been listening to community feedback and upgrading the app as we were developing the project. So, obviously, apart from kind of like an obvious things like bug fixing, I'm talking more about really listening to the community and asking them what they feel should be implemented in the Firecoin. So we've been adding additional features to our clicker game, which is like a very simple way to onboard new users and worked pretty well for the Telegram mini apps. And on top of that, then we added some of our like own vision to it, which is the AI product here. So yeah, definitely like listening to community closely. Me personally, I think it's of a great value, but in the same time, you have to remember that you have your own vision. And there is this one saying from Henry Ford. He said that if you ask people back in the day what they need, they would say that they need faster horses, while in fact they needed cars. So basically, you have to leverage between listening to your community closely, fixing bugs, and adding additional features that really make sense, but they need to be aligned with your vision. So this is definitely the logic for us with everything that we are building.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you so much, yeah, for letting us know about that. And especially right now with so many audience joining us, right, and listening to this AMA session. So definitely they feel very good to know that Firecoin does care about the community's feedback, right? And I'm also going to search our over here. Yes, we have a lot of audience joining us right now. So of course, lots of comments, right? So I'm going to check our comment section to see if we could find any constructive feedback or questions regarding Firecoin Stillman. And then I'm
Obviously.
going to I will just pick some and then to ask as our ending over here. Okay, so over here, let me see. This one's good. Can you share on, we know we have been talking about a lot of positive things, right? Like milestones and major collaborations, partnerships, and great numbers in terms of the user base, right? Could you please also share some challenges that Firecoin has faced and how the team has overcome the challenges? Thank you.
Of course. So I think the biggest challenge obviously was to actually come up with an idea for the product itself. Because to be completely transparent, when we started Firecoin, we've been just curious about Telegram um, potential user acquisition, like potential of the Telegram itself. We saw other projects, like for example, Notcoin, that they launched a project and they managed to achieve more than 30 million users in a very short amount of time. So we've been just curious, like how it actually works. So we released our clicker game, and once we got all of this amount of users, it became a challenge for us that, okay, those users are using our Telegram game, but we need to deliver value to them, which is sustainable and actually of a value, so they will benefit from it from the future. So I'm really not a big fan of like launching any kind of Telegram mini app simply for the sake of farming a token, which really doesn't have a real utility and is not even a meme coin. People are simply getting those tokens just to farm them, go to exchange, and sell it out, which is basically one of the biggest challenges that Ton and Telegram is facing right now.
Right.
So we've been thinking like we need to come up with something of a utility, and it obviously was the biggest challenge. But once we come up with the entire vision for Firecoin and what kind of product we want to build, and once we understood that we will actually deliver value to people and make them rewarded for the fact that they spend so much time farming the token, then we've been like, okay, we overcome this challenge, we overcome this obstacle, and now we can just build, deliver, and launch the hit token and the entire platform.
Right. Wow. You are right, right? A lot of the airdrop farmers, right? And they might have thousands of Telegram accounts and just continue to mine the tokens and then dump them immediately after TG. That is definitely a challenge for all of the Telegram project. Thank you so much. And the next question that we have over here from our community is over here about the Firecoin token. What role does the Firecoin token play in the ecosystem, and how can the community benefit from holding it? Because this is kind of like relative to the challenge that you talk about, right? So, but if you wanted the holder to continue to hold them, are there any benefits that they can get for a long run? Thank you.
Absolutely. So basically, when it comes to the Firecoin token, the name will be Heat. Heat is, directly connected to the fire, so we thought it would be a great name. So basically, when it comes to the utility itself, we plan to release Firecoin Premium over the next couple of months once the product is live. So basically, if you hold a specific amount of tokens, you will be able to get additional insights done by AI. So this will be the biggest incentive to hold. But in the same time, if you are participating in any kind of project, we want the community to have the biggest voice here and the biggest impact on the positioning in the Firecoin project aggregator. So basically, the more tokens you hold, the more votes you will be able to leave for the most promising projects in Firecoin app. So if you care about the project, other than, Firecoin is an aggregator. We are uniting all of the projects in Telegram. But then if you care about the project that you're participating in, any kind of a game or a meme coin or anything, you will be able to vote with your HIT tokens to increase the visibility of your project in the Firecoin ecosystem. So yeah, basically this is the biggest incentive to hold long term, because instead of like dumping the tokens and just jumping to another app, you will actually be able to vote for your favorite projects and make them more visible, which will give you a lot of value in the long term.
That is very nice. Thank you so much, Jacob, for spending time with us. And well, Liz comes an end to our AMA session over here on Binance Life, and later I will share the front page feature of our AMA session on Binance Live's homepage over here and to the group chat. Also, if you don't mind to stay for a couple more minutes, yeah, we could have a Telegram group and let me introduce some good project to you later as well, because I certainly wanted to help to build Firecoin, right, to make the ecosystem stronger. Thank you so much, Jacob. So I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to first say bye to our audience. Yeah, but Jacob, please stay put
Yeah.
here. I'm going to disconnect us first. Yeah, disconnect.